I've been talking about moving going forward and the bins and stuff, and the bins have been had, you know, little cameo roles in different YouTube videos I've posted on my channel. And I was like, you know, thinking forwards, maybe I should also think backwards. And so I'm currently in the top story of the house where I live, which is my parents' house, and it did not come with this story. My family actually built this floor, and so there was a big remodel and there wasn't a floor to the floor beneath this, so we lived in the basement for a while. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you kind of where my stuff is from my most recent move, and from childhood, I guess, too. But like the bins and stuff is my most, in exercise equipment is going to be my most of it. My most recent move, which was California, back here to my parents' house in Washington State in the fourth quarter of 2019, so that's October, November, December. I moved my stuff home October, November, and kind of wrapped up the accounts by the end of December that year, so, and like canceling memberships and stuff like that. So in addition to showing you kind of where my stuff is now, this is the room that I spent the majority of my childhood in, but I'll show you there were two other rooms that I kind of used as a bedroom growing up. My first bedroom was with my sister, and so I'll show you that one. But this is my room where I live now. And these are two of my bins. Bins. Cooler, puzzles, bins. Not mine, but those ones. My weights are binned. This is our upstairs bathroom. I am hanging my laundry up to dry. This is not my bedroom, but this is a lot of my stuff and also some of Dad's stuff. So this is for the critters. This stuff is for the critters. And then these bins, that bike in the box, my bins, bookshelf, bins and boxes. So I have mostly bins, but there's a few boxes right there. But for the most part, they're like, see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5 bins tall. And then this is so the two exercise bicycles are mine. So there's one, there's two. I had one already here from when I was growing up, and then I had one from California. And then my elliptical. So that was moved in 2019, and my mom used to park in the garage, and now all three of us park outside. So when I say my garage is outside, it's all three of ours. It's outside. This is the guest room currently. This was my first bedroom in the house. We had bunk beds. And I guess a cradle. No, I was 1.5-ish when we moved in here. So, yeah. This was not my first house like that I lived in with. But it was, I moved in here when I was very young, and this was the room I shared with my sister. And at some point we had bunk beds, I think. So there were two of us in here. And that was before we added the third story. So there's a basement, and then there's this floor, and then the top floor. And so the top floor, my parents and my family built, and when we were remodeling, or they were remodeling, there was no roof on these rooms. So we lived this was not so glamorous back then. It was not quite so nice. So currently this is my Dave's cave. This was a living room, and I think my parents had their bed like right here, and then my sister and I, and like all of our stuff. Right, this is for 4 people. It's just these 2 rooms. This was my sister. We had all of the stuff, and this is where we lived. It's a lot nicer now. And there was a dresser, and we woke up one morning and it was raining, and there was the roof of the house was literally a tarp, and the rain was actually starting to drip down through the floor upstairs into this room, and so it was drip, 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 and so we ran upstairs, and we literally got like 50 to 100 bowls and put them all over the floor trying to catch it. But yeah, this is where we had lived. Not the most glamorous, I know. It looks a lot better now, though. My parents have put a bunch of work into this. But is there anywhere? No, so my bins are upstairs and in the garage. I guess car essential. Where's my car? Oh, actually, I also have, this is not from my most recent move, this is from childhood. Some of this is my sister's, but I got Tanis TY Beanie Babies. And then see, there's Lindsay's. That Lindsay was yeah, she had Beanie Babies too. Lindsay's my sister. I have one sibling, an older sibling. I'm the younger of a sister pair. So that's more childhood stuff. This used to be a lot spookier. It got remodeled, so it's all nice now. Hey, Damien. I'm just going to check on my car, and then we'll end. This is the last thing I brought with me from California. Last item I brought with me from California, my car. 2010 Toyota Corolla. Hi, honey. Oh, look at you. You want to say hi? Hi. I'm cute. I am a squirrel. Oh, it's Pumice. Hi, Pum Pum. What a cute girl. She's like, don't forget about us. We want to move to you. But this is my car, and this is where I park. Street parking? No, outdoor parking. But thank you for joining us for hi, sweetie pie. For the tour. That's where my stuff is. Childhood, and where I lived in childhood in this house. Happy Friday.